It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, number 11, Ender.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Not close. It's 2-0. Frazier is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in, Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Frazier at second. Marte on at first with nobody out. Fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
3-2 pitch. fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has a 3-for-12 line. First offering on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he fouls this one off. Two balls and two strikes, the count to the Pirates catcher.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2 down, runners at first and second. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Colin Moran would be next. There's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-2. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Fouled away. Chisenhall, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
From the stretch, the 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And there's ball one.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 out, nobody on. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's the Pirates 5 and the Braves nothing.
Leading off for Atlanta.
So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ozzie Albies waits on deck. Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here. The 3-1. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and Markakis has got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Well, fastball count there, yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1 3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Taillon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Over to Bell for the double play.
Batting 7.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-0 the final score today. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon is credited with the win. Julio Teheran lasted only an inning in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victory.